Well, hello everyone and welcome. It is the 4/4 portal on April 4th in 2021, and it is such a pleasure to be here with you. This particular April 4th happens to be Easter Sunday. I didn't even realize it until yesterday, as I'm not one to pay attention to religious holidays. But nonetheless, it is a day in which the whole world is, at least most of the world, not the whole world, but most of the English speaking world is focused on this particular holiday. And it is really one of renewal and one of blossoming, one of new hope, and resurrection is the word that so many people use on this particular holiday. And as we sit here with a much wider understanding of consciousness, a much wider understanding of world events in our history and all kinds of different things, I want to focus our awareness today on truly the rebirth or the renewal of who we are as divine beings of light. This particular energy that is coming in on this 4/4 portal, and it's always been one of my favorite days, the 4/4 in years past. And this day is no exception. It is beautiful energy that is pouring onto the planet to help us remember who we are, to bring us into a state of remembering as we continue on this incredible journey of reconnecting to the truth of who we are. And when we say that, there's so much that is entangled in that awareness. But for those of you who continue on this path and understand the mechanics of what is truly happening, how when we talk about renewal and rebirth and all of the ways in which we are coming into our own as a sovereign being of light, as we continue to renew and reawaken our body's architecture, our light body, our connection into higher wavelengths of knowledge and information, higher frequencies of encodements that literally are reawakening the truth of who we are as our bodies continue to upgrade and capacitate much, much more light in our cellular structure, as our body continues to reactivate all of the dormant pathways, circuitry, DNA, RNA. All of it is in process. And the process we are going through is a form of renewal, reawakening. And as we sit in this holiday weekend, whichever way in which you approach it, whether it's from a Christian tradition, whether it's from a Jewish tradition, whether it's from any other of the worldwide thought forms, if you will, today is all about reawakening. And as we sit in this beautiful energy, this 4/4 portal, we are being, dare I say, bombarded, if you will, with really high frequencies of plasma light coming in. And when we talk about the light coming in, it literally comes through our largest organ, which is our skin. Your skin is an organ, as the light coming in from our sun and beyond, as it penetrates deep into your organ of the skin, it actually moves into encodements of light that literally are flipping on switches within your DNA, within your cellular data, within your bone libraries, within your blood. And as a day of worship for so many across the world in the Christian traditions, this resurrection idea of rebirth once again, I want you to understand our blood is literally going through a deep transformation. It is moving into a different configuration, a different um, structural as we go through this process. And so there's so much that is happening for us to reawaken and remember who we are on a physical level, as well as just the deep yearning within our hearts to remember. This process of reawakening and remembering is truly a physical experience. We are moving through different stages of our body awareness, our body circuitry, our actual vehicle of light that enables our conscious mind and our heart to remember. And with the symbology of the Christ, the symbology of the resurrection, the symbology of the light body in which he appears in the stories of our history, it is a way in which you can tap into the understanding of the transformation our body is destined for in this lifetime. We are literally transforming in physical nature as we continue to accelerate the process. And today, during this 4/4 portal, which once again happens to fall on the holiday of Easter, it is also very much in the traditions of all of the rebirth and renewal coming out of the Celtic and all of the, what was the word, pagan earth religions before, where they celebrated the fertility of life, the fertility, the rebirth, the renewal, the regrowth. And so that is the energy that is very, very present in the fields today. The rebirth of who we truly are out of one stage into another. The symbol of the egg of fertility, the Easter egg, which cracks and opens to rebirth. And so we're sitting on a precipice for ourselves to really move beyond the shell in which we have been operating, moving beyond the old systems, even the old personality that we have been operating in. And it is time, very much so, as we go through this symbolic holiday weekend with the 4/4 frequency of light portal that is opening up and just bombarding us with plasma light. It is these experiences and these waves of light consciousness that are allowing each and every one of us to have a breakthrough of some sort, to have a experience of transformation at the core of our being. And through our lifetimes, we constantly talk about transforming, awakening, realigning, upgrading, moving into higher states of consciousness. And this is truly almost a daily event, as the energies are so accelerated at this time. But as we sit here in this space of rebirth and renewal, reawakening, it is truly each and every one of us as we collectively move into higher states of consciousness, and individually transform and break through whatever shell is your next layer of awakening.